telling me some of the instances, what theme kept coming up has to do with anger. So I wanted to address that real quick, because in talking with them and most everyone else that I know, most of the time when someone goes to an event or they hear a promotion, it's the fun stuff. It's how to create more passion. It's how to get his attention. It's how to make the spark last. And all those things are valid. But what we wanted to do was do something more than just that initial stuff, because all those things, make the marriage better, make the relationship better. Unless we include anger, we're actually not being honest. Because any relationship, anything that's got a intimacy factor to it, anger is going to come up at times. So let's go over just some basics with that. Actually, let me try the microphone different. And so with that in mind, anger is, I know there's different beliefs on this, but at least what I've studied and what I've found the best is anger is nothing more than an emotion. Anger is like hungry, anger is like sad, anger is like bored. It's just emotion. Anger is your heart's way of telling you that someone or something is trying to hurt you, whether they mean to or not. What a lot of people and a lot of these women were telling me is that they've grown up and they've seen someone use anger and turn it into a temper. A temper is horrible. A temper is what you do with anger. A temper and anger is not the same thing. Because folks that confuse those things, what they'll do is they'll say, well, I just have a temper. Or they'll say, I did this because you did X. I yelled because you did this. I threatened because you did that. And there's almost always something that's a trigger that contributes to it. But there is no excuse for a temper. There is no excuse for a temper. I mean, man or woman, there's no excuse for it. But it's perfectly acceptable, and we anticipate there's going to be a need for anger at times. See, if I can never get angry with someone, the only way to do that is to keep them at a distance. There are men that avoid anger, and what they do is they never let the relationship get too close. They love the sex part. They love the fun part. But when it gets into intimacy and closeness and actually trusting someone, we're going to get angry at times just because someone gets close enough for us to count on them. And either they disappoint us or they tease us or they do something. But it's more about how anger is resolved, because I can be angry at you and be in control. I can be angry at you and still love you. I can be angry at you and not leave you. But if we grew up or we've had bad experiences, other relationship where anger had a lot of negative connotations, out of control, threats, hello, Helene, or something like that, then yes, we're going to be afraid of it. And not that everything's going to be there, but that's going to be one of the things we're going to talk about in Sammy Wonder and I's Feminine Energy Magic event in October.
Hi, this is Bob, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and follow button. And also check us out at relationshipheadquarters.com.